Hello, in today's video, you're going to learn how to do cold email lead generation in 2021. I'm going to give you a 5-step process to generate leads with cold email for your business. If you want to close more clients, close more deals, make more money, you're in the right place. My name is Jacob Tuweiner. I've closed close to $1 million in contracts in the last 6 months, pretty much using cold email as my main channel. And I work with X27, which is an agency that specializes in cold emails, and we've generated over 100 million closed business for our customers and for ourselves. So we know a thing or two about cold email, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can generate leads with cold email as well. If you are using cold email to get more clients, then you need to have the highest quality leads possible to get the best results. I've just put together a free training that will help you do exactly that. It's a series of short videos that will walk you through the exact lead generation process that I've used to close hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of business, all using cold email. It's step-by-step, very simple, short videos, and some of my students have already used it to close 5 figures of business within the first week or two after they download the document, so I highly recommend that you check it out. You'll learn how to pick the right case study, how to target the right companies, where to find those companies, how to choose the right decision makers and where to find them, how to find their emails, how to validate them, a few other tricks that I haven't shared anywhere else online, and much more. So if you are ready to close more clients with cold email, then click the link in the description below and they'll send it over to you so you can get started today. So how do you generate leads with cold email in 2021? Well, the first thing you need to do is get your hands on a case study. A case study is an example of work you've done in the past that was successful. It could be that you ran an SEO campaign that increased traffic by 40% and generated 20% more organic leads. It could also be a PPC campaign that had a 10x return on ad spend. It could be a new website that increased conversion rates by 30%. It really doesn't matter, it just depends on what you're selling, and the only thing that's important is that you had some sort of good result as an outcome. You can get case studies in a variety of different ways. I have a video on my channel about getting your first case study. If you don't have one, I give you a few ways to do that. But ideally, you want to have 3 different case studies, and you want to have 3 case studies with different niches and or different services. The whole thing with cold email lead generation is you want to be reaching out to a niche that actually likes your offer. And in business, you're going to find that once you find product market fit, which is when what you're selling really matches up with the demand or solves the problem in your market very well, your buyers, your customers will be dying to buy from you. They'll be standing in line, giving you their money. You'll have you'll easily achieve good metrics, good success with cold email because the market just wants your offer. Even if you have a bad email, they'll still want to buy it because they want it that badly. That's what you're looking for. And having 3 different case studies with different services and different markets, you can test what services work in which markets, right? So grab 3 different case studies is step 1. Step number 2 is to reach out to each of the industries with a case study. So you're gonna wanna write a cold email script. I have a ton of videos on this channel about writing cold emails. I've got videos about how to sell SEO, how to sell Facebook advertising, SMMA, web design. You can check out all those videos. I'm gonna make more. And let me know in the comments down below what video you want me to make. What are you trying to sell? What case studies do you have? And what videos can I make? What scripts can I write for you to help you? Let me know in the comments down below. And by the way, if you're getting value so far, please smash the like button. It really helps me out a lot. Okay, so back to step 2. You're going to pick these 3 niches and you're going to send an email to each one. Or sorry, you're going to send 50 emails to each niche. So that's going to be 3 campaigns total, 1 per niche. And each campaign is going to have 50 emails, right? Again, we have a lot on this channel about cold email. You're going to want to have the customized first lines and everything, but write 3 outreach campaigns, 1 for each niche, and send them. And what's going to happen is you're going to really see, before you do any further optimizations, that one of the niches is going to be more receptive to the offer than the rest. So maybe one of them will just open the emails way more and you'll have a higher response rate off the bat. Or maybe, you'll have just more meetings booked, dramatically more meetings booked from one of the niches. What you want to do is send the cold emails and see which niche really likes your offer the most and then double down on that niche, right? So that's going to be step number 3 is picking the winning niche. For example, when I was doing outreach for Experiment 27, I tried reaching out to IT companies and apparently IT companies don't like lead generation. They don't want what I have to offer. They're very hard to reach. IT in general IT titles are hard to reach actually. And I was having very low open rates, like 50% was my average, which is pretty bad. Very low response rates, below 5%. Very low meeting book rates, maybe 1%, 2%, which is much lower than I'm used to. And just by switching the niche and reaching out with the same offer to video production companies, automatically my results were entirely different. I was getting 100% open rates, 90% open rates, right? 30 and 40% response rates, and at one point I had a 20% meeting book rate. So those are dramatically different, and I didn't really change the script too much or the offer that much. All that I changed was the niche, and that's what you're looking for. I closed a few deals in that niche as well because I found one that really liked my offer. So number one, get 3 case studies. Number 2, send a campaign to each niche with your case study. Number 3, pick the winning niche. And then number 4, once you pick the winning niche, odds are your campaigns aren't fully dialed in yet, right? You still have some ways to improve. So maybe out of your 3 campaigns, your best performing one by far had a 60% open rate and let's say a 10% reply rate and like a 3% meeting book rate. The rest of your campaigns didn't get any meetings. So clearly that campaign, the winning campaign, is the one you should double down on, but you can still improve. You can still improve your performance in that niche. So it's the winning niche, but you still want to try and keep testing to get better and better results, because if you're in marketing, you're always tweaking and testing, or sales, you're always tweaking and A/B testing to see what works best. So if you're only getting a 60% open rate in the winning niche, you can then start testing different subject lines to try and increase your open rates, or you can start testing different email copy if your reply rates are low, until ultimately you have the benchmarks you should be looking for are 80% open rate, 20% response rate, and 5 to 6% meeting book rate. But the meeting book rate is a lag measure behind the response rate, and the response rate is a lag measure behind the open rate, meaning you have to get your emails open first of all before someone will respond to them. If they don't see your email, they're not going to respond. And you have to get responses before you can get any meetings. So people might be not be replying to you. They might not understand your email. So the idea is that once you have your winning niche, you have your case studies, you've tested 3 different markets, you've picked the winner. Now you're going to double down on the winner and keep tweaking and testing with 20 emails at a time, small batches, 20 emails here, 20 emails there, every single time changing something until you get to that benchmark of 80% open rates, 20% response rates, and 5 to 6% meeting book rates. And once you're at that point, you can go to step number 5, which is scaling from there. So now that you have a winning email sequence, a winning niche, you can scale to the moon and just book yourself a ton of meetings and close a bunch of sales, right? The reason you don't want to do this until the end though is because if you have a good case study in the right market, but you just blast off 1,000 emails at one time to that niche, and you use a bad subject line that no one opens, or you use bad copy that no one responds to, you could be leaving a lot of money on the table, and you're going to burn through a lot of your leads, and you're going to have to go and you're wasting them essentially. So what you should do instead is use small batches of 20 emails here and there to actually figure out what works, and then once you have, let's say, a 6% meeting book rate, now when you send 100 or 200 or 1,000 emails, you're going to have a 6% meeting book rate. So 6% of 1,000 is 60 booked meetings, right? And if you have 60 booked meetings, even if you just close 10% of them, you're going to have 6 new clients in your agency. And if each client's paying you $4 or $5 grand a month, now you're getting $24,000 to $30,000 per month in revenue for your business. So from just 1,000 cold emails, which is not that hard to send, by the way. I could send that in a month. So that's how you do cold email lead generation in 2021. You get 3 different case studies, you test 3 different niches, double down on the winning niche, continue optimizing, and then scale from there until you close as many deals as you want. If you want me to help you with that, by the way, if you want me to help you with your cold email campaigns and actually optimize your campaigns for you, you can book a coaching call with me down below. Check in the description. There'll also be a link in the comments where you can just book a call with me directly in my calendar, and I'll help you out with your cold email campaigns. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like the video, and look, I post videos all the time about cold email and sales. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe for more, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.